Body language segment tonight. We have three very interesting situations, beginning with Bill and Barack.
Here's what I'll say is I've been keeping the First Lady waiting for about half an hour, so I'm going to take off.
But, I don't want to make her mad. Please go.
You're in good hands, and Gibbs will call last question.
Yeah, help me. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. President, is there anything else that can be done, in your opinion?
All right, what'd you pick up from that?
Wow, there were so many power plays that Barack Obama did in that very short clip. It was overwhelming. And so when you watch it, first of all, you never see him with his arms crossed. But look what happens. He leans in, and look, see how Bill moves away a little bit? Clinton moves away.
Well, they don't want to rub shoulders.
Right, okay. But then Bill Clinton regains, and he moves back.
A little.
So now what does he do? Here's the power play. Touches one hand, and then wraps his hand around the back. Does a little backpack. Okay, which is once again a sign of dominance. In addition to that, now when he's getting ready to exit, he takes Bill Clinton's hand and he pulls it in towards him. See how he pulls it towards him? Right. Which is a very big display of dominance.
So he's not letting Clinton push him around. He's in charge.
He was so territorial there. Right. He made sure he was closed up until the point he got to the podium.
What about Clinton? He doesn't care. He's just having fun. Right?
You know, he is so charismatic that even when he has closed body signals, they come across as strong. And if you looked at him, actually, what he did was...
But they don't look at each other.
No, there's no eye contact there.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, they were... You could see that there was a power play, and this is where it comes from.
Now, do you think they knew there was a power play, or was it subliminal?
I think they knew.
So they were just,
I think Bill Clinton is way too charismatic to not recognize it, and
so they were doing just a little kind of body language dance there.
And Bill was very weak in this segment. If you watch, he grips onto the podium, he leans forward, and not only does he cover his mouth.
President Obama was the dominant alpha guy.
100% alpha male.
Ooh,
100%.
All right, now talk about alpha guys. O'Reilly and Letterman. Go.
New poll out today, 52% of Americans say they're worse off now than they were when Bush left office.
Well, but I mean, it's the same thing with bleeding. It's the same thing with bleeding to death. It starts out as a cut. I got a little cut here. I've opened an artery. Oh, look, it's just a little cut. You come and see me 6 weeks from now. See how I'm doing. Look, if it's not been bandaged, if the cut has not been bandaged, by God, I'm going to bleed to death. You blow hard.
All right. This is so much fun, I can't tell you. All right, so...
Okay, so just to start this, to preface it, there are more connections between the brain and the hands than any other body part. And in saying that...
Brain and hands.
Right, in saying that... So here I want you to focus on hands. So your hands are clenched together, whereas Letterman's hands are clasped together. And if you know the difference, Letterman is palm to palm, you're interlaced, okay? So now Letterman always tries to make everybody feel comfortable. But here was the interesting thing. As you guys are speaking, there's the lip purse from Bill telling me that he disagreed with Letterman's laugh just now. But in addition to that, after this, you do not open your arms again. Your hands stay completely clenched, which tells me you had a very negative attitude.
Well, I didn't want to punch him.
Yeah, well, that's a good start. But yeah, so there was a lot of negativity there, and it was obvious.
Did you just say that Letterman wants everybody to feel comfortable? Did you just say that?
What he tries to do is he tries to make people feel like
he wants to intimidate
open environment.
He's a wise guy, and I'm not saying that because I don't.
But not openly. But not openly.
He doesn't. Sneaky little things.
Right, exactly. Well, those are the covert.
But I thought I was pretty relaxed there. I'm listening to him.
Look at you. Look at how tight your hands. And then you do. Here was the one thing that you did, which was kind of funny. You kept doing the thumb superiority gesture.
Thumb superiority.
Yes. Your hands were clasped together, but the thumbs kept doing these anti-gravity moves.
Next time I go on there, here's what I'm going to do. Come back to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to write thumb superiority.
That's right.
On this
because your fingers are like this, but you keep lifting the thumbs, lifting the thumbs.
I was just imitating Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. That's what. Didn't he just do? All right. Finally, we have John Boehner, the upcoming Speaker of the House.
There's some things that are very difficult to talk about. Family. Kids. I can't go to a school anymore. I used to go to a lot of schools. And you see all these little kids running around. Can't talk about it.
Why?
Making sure that these kids have a shot at the American dream. God.
I don't know the congressman, but he seems to be overly emotional.
Yes, visceral response, once again, tightening of the larynx in the throat, and you know.
We can't talk about the kids?
No, there's not much he can talk about. He cries quite often, actually.
Well, what is that, though? I mean, is that... I think it's sincere.
Oh, it is. You can see
very
it,
emotional.
the downward mouth. You see the little bubble underneath the bottom lip.
Right.
He is just a very emotional person, and sometimes people just can't control their emotions, and he tends to be one of them.
Well, in interview situations, I mean, I don't think he's going to govern that way, or if
You
he
hope.
is, if he is, it's going to be quite interesting. All right, sincere, but can't talk about the kids.
That's right. Can't talk about a lot
All
of
right,
things.
Tanya, I appreciate it.